Hello everyone, Matt Blake here. Today we're talking about scapular up rotation and a little bit of protraction in the throwing motion and kind of how we build the awareness for these athletes. So for the sake of discussion, we've kind of brought our athlete here to his landing position. We're going to leave a lot of the other components alone, but we're going to take a look at how this arm action integrates with the scapula, and as we see the rotation and the acceleration unfold, where the scapula plays into this equation. So if we take this athlete and bring him forward, we're basically looking at how this humerus is being pulled through rotation into what we call adduction, and it's laying back into external rotation. And as this happens, we talk about this shoulder blade that needs to work in conjunction with the humerus to keep that joint centered. So you can actually see in this video as he works into this release position how the shoulder blade has worked to upwardly rotate, and it will begin to protract along with the stresses of this rotation into release. So you can see how as he gets to release, the shoulder blade needs to keep coming with the arm action and the humerus as it rolls into internal rotation and starts to work across the body. So the big piece here is that the shoulder blade and the thoracic region itself need to kind of work in sync to aid this deceleration into that front hip. Now you can see it on the side shot over here as he works into this kind of loaded position, and he might be a little bit forward of center, but for the sake of discussion we'll just look at the arm action. And you see how he starts to rotate here. You'll notice that the arm action is actually working the humerus into what we call the scapular plane as it lays back. So as we get to the scapular plane where the humerus works, about 15 degrees in front of the torso, we'll notice that the shoulder blade has to keep coming with it so it upwardly rotates and helps center that socket. And then as he turns over, the shoulder needs to keep coming and keep protracting to avoid losing the humeral head on the backside of that joint. So that's a key component in looking at the throwing motion.